So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And that... Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Xavi. Xavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Some good work on the right flank here. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted. Xavi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good ball. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Can he find the finish? Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Well, played right into his path. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's run loose, and Yaya Toure! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. Now the ball in. And he was alert to it. Dembele quietly revving up.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Desailly deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. This is a promising build-up. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Del Piero receives it in. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Sao Paulo! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through. Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desai getting this one clear. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a... And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe is flagged offside. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's definitely onside. Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. It's Luis Suarez! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please join me in wishing
Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you...
Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Yaya Toure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Desai. Rijkaard. Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Goes for a shot. Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sao Paulo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Sao Paulo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Timber. And Del Piero. And it's Xavi. Yaya Toure. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. Timber has it out wide and in space. Oh, super ball. Chance! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Now it's Mbappe. Toure picks it up out wide. And here's Mbappe. Robertson picks it up out wide. Timber tries to clear. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber has the space to scheme. And that's been won straight back. And this is Luis Suarez. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dembele, great vision, and that's another good win of the ball. And it's Del Piero. And that has left him in a heap. Thuram. Well, that is one way to stop him. Totti, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Del Piero! And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Yayot. Oh, good effort! No, that's just wide. Can he get on the end of this? Desai spots it and intercepts. Nesta. Sao Paulo clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes
Passing
added
is
time.
crisp and sharp. And this is Luis Suarez. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's found a way through. Dembele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
a header! And no mistake. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
he did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 20, Didier Drogba.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And a quick
Liverpool
reminder today,
desperately
everybody,
failing
make sure
to
put
impose
any
themselves
liquor
on
in
the game.
bins provided.
Decidedly
Thank you
flat,
for your
disjointed
cooperation.
in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. It's Drogba! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Plays it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cucurella. Messi. Swung over. And it's Kubo. He's got away. Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Petit, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Rodri. And Cucurella. And it's Petit. And it's Rodri. And Kubo. Rodri. To Messi. Great chance! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Drogba! Oh, it's taken a touch. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
It's a promising position. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? In again. He's done well to get that clear. Kubo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Corner number 2 then. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Petit has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Robertson. Robertson tidy with his distribution. Chance here to counter. Dembele in acres of space out wide. And he can thump it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot.
There will be
Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham.
Such good technique.
Drogba. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Venezia get the ball rolling for the second period.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Venezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And they've got a throw. Cannavaro. It's just beyond his reach. Messi. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Luis Suarez! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Rodri cuts it out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lahm. And it's Rodri. That's Petit. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. Petit. And Cucurella. And it's Rodri. Rafael Varane. And Kubo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Petit.
Petit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Opts for safety. Messi. Desailly does well to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of.
And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Messi. Now it's Kubo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Venezia have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Played out wide. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Rodri. For Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. And it's Neymar. Neymar on a strong run here. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Petit is onto this. And he shoots! It's not an especially good pass, that.
Venezia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everyone,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to Old
The
Trafford.
excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defence.
Tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that is out of play. Bellingham. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first break. It's Drogba! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alaba. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Bellingham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Real chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Neymar, and he's running through. Neymar, oh, great shot! Can he finish? It's hit the upright.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Might be danger here. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Punched away. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. And he's well... And he shoots!
Well, that is rather wayward. Mbappe has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And here's Mbappe. Robertson. He has found the way through. Crossed into the box. Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Ligt. Guardiola. He is always looking to break lines. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. And he's straight offside. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no joy this time. Robertson. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chooses to go cross-field. Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Here comes the cross. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bellingham. Now Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Well, the
time.
ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good progress on the left.
That was lovely, that.
Drogba has it out wide and in space. And for the first half, that is that. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Liverpool really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
On our club's FM station.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Drogba, and that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff, Neymar, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way through.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. They're back within reach. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Dembele. And that is a little undercooked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. And here's Bellingham.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Cruyff. Back where it came from. Neymar running with intent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! And it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Cross from Roberts. Impressive jump. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't do that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And smartly reclaimed. He's in and takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Dembele. Threads one in. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially...
Yaya Toure! And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. And he's lost his man here.
4
Looking
added
to
minutes
play
has
him
been
in.
indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has 2. Bellingham! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He is through here. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that...
Götze! A real chance and a real let-off.
Chelsea certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Dembele picks it up out wide. Bellingham. Drogba. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 8 minutes.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Robertson. Now Mbappe. Gives it back. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lahm. Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Oh, cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gullit.
Chelsea really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Cannavaro. Luis Suarez!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Dembele. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! And he couldn't finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lahm. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Oh, well played. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's Dembele. Half an hour played now. Alexander-Arnold played into the box. Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And it's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's been real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a hit! Liverpool have their second corner now. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Lahm, a player who needs no introduction. Good read, needed to be. And he's hit it long. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Dembele. Just 5 minutes. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. An instinctive delivery. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And they win it back again. Vieira cuts it out. Messi. Lahm. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe chasing after it. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Triol. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Liverpool probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Liverpool leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Chelsea are looking to break at pace. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lahm has the space to scheme.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's another good win of the ball. And the through ball. And this is Drogba. And the finish! And there's a goal!
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. Drogba is onto it in a flash.
Mario Götze.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Dembele. And it's Drogba.
It's Drogba!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through?
Puyol.
Mario Götze. Toure wins the duel this time. Over to the right flank. Now, can they get him away? And across it goes. Rijkaard. Dembele has found the net here, of course. And here's Suarez.
Mario Götze.
And this is Messi. That is a brilliant interception.
Chelsea really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Distributed tidily.
Alexander-Arnold.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. He'll try from distance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Takes aim and crosses.
Mario Götze.
And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar finding himself in space. And this is Götze. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Chelsea cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
So what can they make of this?
Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Space for him to turn and look. Brilliantly cut out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bullet. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Bullet. Now it's Luis Suarez, and the counter is on.
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a lost children's
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Liverpool really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So straight into the action. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Schlotterbeck gets his final warning. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out towards the flank. Van Bronckhorst, diving header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. And Bronckhorst picks it up now. Picked out brilliantly. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch onto this? Now it's Drogba. Now it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! That was quite a hit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Tries to pass it through. Van Bronckhorst stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Drogba. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Always onto this. And this is Ronaldinho. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cannavaro.
Italy really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Tries to play it through. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. There's the header! Goal, Italy! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Best.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Best. Gerrard. Now Ronaldinho.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Ibrahimovic. And here's Szoboszlai. He has found the way through. Lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! Yaya Toure. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chance here to counter. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found a way through. That's good play.
That's good play from him.
Now the ball. He leaps for it. And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Ronaldinho. Desai. And smartly reclaimed. Zambrotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zambrotta.
Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zambrotta.
And he's in on goal. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Let's a look and place it forward. Yaya Toure.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ronaldinho.
He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that is a little undercooked.
Nicely weighted ball.
Bellingham.
There he goes.
Shot, surely! Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Gerrard.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That has not gone well.
Knocks it into space. Soboslai.
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Bellingham.
He's got away.
Bellingham.
Close.
And a chance! Knocks it out wide. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. That has been cut short. That's at the end.
A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And that's a throw-in. Cannavaro. That is good alertness. Bellingham. And once more he proves rigid and robust. It's a good run down the right. He's found the way through. Raul. Dembele is herring after that one. And he's had it nicked away. It's a good foot in there. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Yaya Toure. And the shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 21 minutes is number 42.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Robertson. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Raul picks it up out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Hazard. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Engages and forces him off the ball. He's not got that quite right. Mbappe threads one in. That's good play. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here.
Such good technique.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He is just caressing the ball. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Haaland. And again they run up against stubborn defending. A save from Van der Sar! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
So, third corner of the game. Crosses in it. A header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Szoboszlai plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there.
Minutes has been indicated.
Haaland shoots! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Arsenal are level.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Szoboszlai with the clearance. That has been cut short. Raul. Bellingham. Rijkaard. That's going wide left. That has not gone well. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham, and he's picked out the run. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Drogba. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham! And no mistake. And they get themselves in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool leading now.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
In with the challenge. Now it's Hazard. Robertson gets over and intercepts.
332.
Now it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Raul. Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cucurella clears, and they're quick to get it back. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good chance here. He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
22,
time.
Hazard. Number 14.
No
Bellingham.
way through.
Number 21. Erling Haaland.
And this is Van Basten.
Number 18. Kukçu. Coming on the field.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Yamal. Number 19. Dembele. Number 6. Mikel Merino.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Number 15, Pedri.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's looking wide. Ah, good steal, he just read it. He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Not a hint of offside here. Merino. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. He can run onto that. And this is Drogba. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Drogba! And that could come back to haunt them.
Drogba was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
That's gone for a throw-in. Cannavaro. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yamal.
Quality ball.
Spread it left. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Pedri.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
It is well.
Merino! And yes, it's there! We thought they were done, but never say never. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, good-looking ball.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's Dembele.
Knocks it into space.
Gently done.
So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Yaya Toure picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
You know, Peter, I'm relishing the chance to see the cool and classy Rafa Marquez. He has a composure about his game that most defenders envy, and that enables him to be used as a deep-lying midfielder too.
Yeah, Yamal! Cannavaro plays it long. Shapes to shoot! Alexander-Arnold. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. Zanetti is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Eto'o. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Chance for a shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Referee has just said play on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eto'o! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Ronaldinho really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Bellingham. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bellingham. That's a good ball. There's the shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! Now, that is commitment to the cause. And he's there to clear it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Throw in. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's going wide left. Otto spots it and intercepts. O'Shea. Otto. And it's Otto. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. It's Eto'o! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
So what can they conjure from this one? Missed by a fraction. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Otto. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Drogba is herring after that one. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cross goes in there. Bellingham. He's having a pop! Bellingham wins the duel this time. Dembele, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Yaya Toure. Played into space. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Dembele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. O'Shea kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dembele. Dembele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Liverpool have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquez. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. O'Shea. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And it's Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe chasing after it. Messi. Yaya Toure. Oh, super find. And he's been shifted off it. Zanetti threads one in, and this is Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Pedri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dembele. David De Gea. Bellingham gets flagged offside. Messi. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space.
And a chance! Messi. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Robertson getting forward. And here's Drogba. Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank. Cross from Robertson. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Real chance! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So could they be onto something here? And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish.
And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away.
A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please take this opportunity to
How do
pay
you
a
look
visit
back
to
on the
our
game then,
official
Jim?
store where
One-sided
memorabilia from today's
and only
match
one
are now
winner,
available.
Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Picks out big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well played and well cleared.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity.
It's Drogba! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Desai tries to clear. Good chance here! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dembele! Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's Dembele. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they could be caught out here.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Robertson. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that was asking for too much. Drogba tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Yeah. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Lobbed in behind. He's having a hit! It's hit the upright.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Desai. Dembele has it in a wide position. Can he stop it going out? Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Cross from Roberts. There's the shot! This time, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. Messi. Pirlo. Desai cuts out the pass. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's quick to return it. Rafael Varane. And here's Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him? It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Robertson. We are into overtime. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Liverpool will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. The second half then, just getting going.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And this is Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. Has a look and plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yaya Toure. Varane cuts it out. Shifted upfield. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Drogba. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Maldini. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's found a way through. Neymar stood his ground strongly. He's going for goal! Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels. Ibrahimovic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Drogba. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Robertson wants to run onto this. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bellingham threads one in. It's Drogba! It's run. Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Yaya Toure. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Desai gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And it's Robertson. Mbappe! Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the keeper takes decisive action. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two
to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman Ronald Koeman? he's got to be one of the best ever attack-minded centre-backs, a playmaking centre-back actually, and he can step into midfield and spray a pass with top precision.
Yeah, there's a beautiful purity about the way he strikes the ball.
And he can smack one too.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Dembele? He'll try from distance!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Messi chasing after it. Koeman promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hoisted in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
They're quick to press here, right on top of them. And this is Drogba. Shot, it's Dembele! And he's done it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Mbappe!
Liverpool already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance.
He is through here!
Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
Yaya Toure, he's found a way past,
and he's there to make the challenge.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Drogba, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Goes for goal!
In towards the back stick.
Oh, well played.
Bellingham going forward. And now the breakaway. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Taken back almost at once. Mbappe tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide.
A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. And that has put paid to that. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff running with the ball. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! Goal! Inter are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We're looking at a different game now. Decent chance! And again!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Thuram. Maldini. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Not the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any support? He might not need it. Desai defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds...
It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, that could spell trouble. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their third corner. And a header! No, just not quite.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. 60 minutes played. And it's Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bullish header! Nearly, but not quite. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Desai. Maldini. And it's Totti. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, Schneider! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Inzaghi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Throw in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, numero 6, numero 5. Lasciano il campo per
Expertly
il
cut
numero
out,
3,
really nicely done.
Fabio Cannavaro. Il numero 7, il
Oh,
numero
it's
15.
Van Basten.
Pirlo, attenzione, un cambio.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to play it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now the delivery. Schneider! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
The
recupero.
ball, good take. And the shot! Takes a shot! In he goes again. Well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Signore e signori, preparatevi.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think?